Good morning, my Virgos. Happy Tuesday. Happy Earth Sign Day. We are doing your reading. I am using Ethereal Visions for the main deck, Black and Gold Tarot for the clarifying deck. The links to these decks can be found down below in the description box. Can you believe it's November 1st? I can't believe it. Where has this year gone already? For real. It's so wild to think that we're in November, but yet here we are. So I hope you guys had a good and safe Halloween, and yeah, we're on to November. Some new dreams, new goals, new aspirations. I don't even know what I'm saying. I don't even know. All right, new month is what I guess I'm trying to say. All right, Virgo, Four of Pentacles reverse and an Emperor. Emperor is about taking control after maybe a period of a let go. Yeah, like maybe you lost your job recently, or there's more bills than money coming in. Emperor is honestly taking control of one's finances, taking control of one's life, making those hard decisions. But the biggest thing is what I got on the bottom of the deck is the Four of Pentacles reverse is really not really, but it's also the Queen of Pentacles. If you think of it, this is Capricorn energy. The Queen of Pentacles is Capricorn energy, and when it's reverse, it's time to focus on you. It's time to go within, to pull some. And I feel like a lot of us, I think everybody, kind of keeps the most amazing parts hidden. And there's probably something hidden that you can pull out at this time. It's funny, we can tap into certain aspects when it comes to helping others or trying to find solutions for others. But when it comes to us, we tend to put ourselves on the back burner. Emperor is no longer putting ourselves on the back burner. There's only one burner to be had, and that's when the Queen of Pentacles reverse is flipped and an Emperor is upright. So, and that's a Queen of Wands, and this is very resourceful to maybe find a solution with our money, or and especially if this is a relationship. Four of Pentacles reverse, there was a recent let go. This is being very independent with the Emperor. What's below this? Got the Six of Pentacles, and then and the Nine of Pentacles and the Devil energy. I actually like these three together. If you're talking money, those are a good combination. The Devil is, you just multiply it times 10. The energy to make the impossible possible times 10. This is unstoppable energy. This is not being told. I mean, you could be told no. It doesn't mean you're going to stop. It's really breaking through some serious barriers. And look at that. We got the Emperor again and the Page of Cups below that. Page of Cups is hopefulness. It's happiness. It's the hope of better days. I feel like some Virgos have really had it rough lately. A lot of struggle going in, but Virgo is no more Mr. or Ms. Nice Virgo. Virgo's taking control. Ten of Pentacles reverse, Justice reverse. Really feels like a let go of a job. It could be, again, could be a divorce, because those definitely could be divorce cards right there. But you're going to be just fine. You got the Empress, lots of expansion, healing. And when you have the Empress upright and a Queen of Pentacles reverse, it tells me what's going to be healed it could be around the finances and long-term security. All right, Virgo, let's see. That could just be a mini message there for somebody, and the main story can be something else. Or maybe it's going to dive deeper into this. See where the story takes us. General energy for the Virgos. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Virgo. If you are a Virgo, know a Virgo. If you like being a Virgo, Virgos, I'm glad you're here. You can be a Virgo and this resonates. You could be dealing with a Virgo and it can resonate the main story. Virgo could be the cross watcher. This reading could be for a Virgo. This reading could be about a Virgo. What is going on? What is going on? What is going on? General energy for the Virgos. Collect the messages. Collect the messages for the Virgos. Deep breath. Collect the messages for the Virgos. Collect the messages for the Virgos. Ooh, High Priestess. Cancerian energy. It's intuition. It's the soul. It's being led by the soul. Very intuitive card. Very powerful card. Very silent card. Yeah, intuition is guiding you at this time. What's influencing? Okay, got the World reverse. Flew out. 2 major arcana. And another thing flew out. What is it? The Nine of Cups reverse. The World reverse, Nine of Cups reverse, being stuck. And the Nine of Cups reverse is technically like unhappily ever after. It's unhappiness with oneself. And It could be finances that put you there. It could be a relationship not going anywhere. Nothing coming in to change our present circumstances, and that can lead into a bit of negative thinking. I'm never going to get out of this thinking. But then the High Priestess happens. I feel like this is something actually coming in. What is the reason for the reading, Virgo? What's the it's this card. It is the Knight of Wands reverse. The Knight of Wands reverse is being very, it's having resources but not using them. Or not even realizing you have them. How about that? Maybe it's more that. But it can be a card of not living up to one's potential. It could be a relationship not living up to its potential. But the Knight of Wands reverse could also be procrastination and lack of motivation to change. And that's the thing. When you're in a Nine of Cups reverse and a World reverse, that energy, it's not a great energy, but as humans, we can normalize anything, even the unhappiness, to make it comfortable. And once we're comfortable, once a Virgo's comfortable, it's getting that momentum to change. And I feel like that's what this High Priestess is all about. Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck, Ace of Cups reverse. Some of you may not be looking for love right now. Two of Swords, she's got her blindfold on. Just kind of, I really feel like whatever issue a Virgo is dealing with right now, that's where your main focus is. But now remember, we had a Four of Pentacles reverse at the bottom of the deck where we began. That literally is telling you to whatever you've been focusing on, whatever's been stressing you out, what you've been holding on to, it's time to release the stress around it. Because have you ever tried to find something and you can't find it? When you're looking for keys or looking for a bobby pin or a pen, whatever it is, you cannot find that. You can't find it until you don't want to find it. That was the energy I was really kind of feeling there. And it's still here. And it's kind of like releasing the control around of what we desperately really want to change and just kind of going along with it. Sometimes when we take our focus off of what's not going right and just put it into anything else, what we actually wanted before comes in easier. They say there's this old, there's an old technique, like if you're taking a test, I still remember this way back in high school in like 1742, that when you can't come up with a solution, let's say it's a math problem, you just start doodling on a piece of paper, just making circles, whatever, because once your brain goes over there and just relaxes, you know, the problems seem to solve themselves. And that's what I mean, it's a weird analogy, but I feel like something's coming in to take your mind off of what has been stressing you out. And that's what I kind of feel like it's wrapped up in that High Priestess, to get you out of your head. What is in the past, Virgo? What is in the past? What is in the past for the Virgos? The Magician reverse, it's you feeling that again, the Magician reverse is not believing in oneself at the very essence of it. It's feeling that life got too difficult, that the circumstances are too difficult to change at this point. And unhappily ever after, well, I just better get used to it. I better get used to not having money or not having love in my life. And it can be a very pessimistic card. And I mean, let's just say we have a Knight of Wands reverse and we have a Magician reverse. And something tells me this didn't even stem with you. I don't know at what point in your life. Maybe somebody said something to you and you started to believe it, but you stopped believing in what you can do, the power, I mean, because hell, when this card comes out, it doesn't matter if it's reverse or if it, well, I should say reverse or upright. It's still the Magician. It's just that you're not believing in yourself at this time. Once you do, it's like the light bulb is on and everything is like, it's just a new day. Okay, what is on Virgo's mind? What is on the 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 Virgo's mind? The Devil reverse. Wanting to change something that you feel is so difficult to change, Capricorn energy. I really feel like this reading's about a Virgo. But in saying that, I don't think nobody's born with this in their head. Nobody's born with the devil on their back. It was put there at some point. when you were probably very susceptible, or you really looked up to somebody, or really was looking for somebody's validation, and they decided to give you an insult instead. Something put this devil on your back. What you want to do is it's a heavy burden to carry. It's a heavy burden to carry when you have a dream unfulfilled, or you have a destiny unlived. And I feel like this is really wanting to tap back into that. What is the near future for the Virgos? What is the near future for the Virgos? What is the near future for the Virgos? Near future. And the Hangman, trying to get another perspective. Some of you definitely are probably without a job at the moment, and I am very, very sorry if you are. It's very stressful. It's very stressful. And it's very hard to not think about something when you need it to survive on. But I do feel with this High Priestess at the center of the reading, when you get this many, I mean, really, I just noticed this. When you get this many reversals, you have to focus on what is upright. And the two things that are upright is the High Priestess and the Hangman. And the Hangman is actually probably a little better if it was reversed, because this is getting unstuck. But at least what this is telling me, you are no longer accepting being stuck. Now, this is a weekly read. This isn't a yearly read or anything. This week, you probably are going to focus on, how do I get out of these circumstances? What do I need to do? What virgin do I need to sacrifice? What God do I need to do favors for? What do I need to do to get out of this? Because I feel like when you hit that level of, maybe it's even a rock bottom, that is where you have nowhere to go but up, right? That's where the Magician, because it doesn't matter, like I said, if he's reversed or upright, it's just you're not seeing, it's like you forgot who you are, Virgo. You forgot who you are. And the best way to remember who you are is stop caring what people think. You have to really be honest with yourself. How much do you really care about what people think about what you do next? Are you still living your life by other people's opinions or approvals and things like that? So the High Priestess, I feel like this might be you really tapping into oneself, because the High Priestess talks about one's intuition, the soul, it's our higher self. And what I feel like is your higher self wants you to remember who you are, because there's a destiny, there's a life unfulfilled at this point in time for you. Devil reverse, it tells me on your mind, I really feel if you put your mind to it, you will achieve it, right? If you believe it, you will achieve it. I mean, you have so many majors going on. And this is a huge point in your life that as you push through this, it tells me that a 10 of Pentacles is waiting on the other side, or the ability to go and get it. But I think you've been really stuck in this energy for quite some time. The only thing that's really going to break through really is the Magician and an Emperor. And you got them both. I keep seeing the Emperor. But this is about not caring what people think and making the decisions you need at this time for your future, for your goals, even if other people don't approve of it. Okay, what is this High Priestess Cancerian energy influenced by the World reverse and the Nine of Cups reverse? The High Priestess upright influenced by the World reverse and the Nine of Cups reverse. The High Priestess influenced by the World reverse and the Nine of Cups reverse. For the Virgos, what is this? High Priestess influenced by the World reverse and the Nine of Cups reverse. Cancerian again. Why the High Priestess here? And the Lovers. This could be a relationship. Don't get me wrong. This is honestly, let's just touch real quick for the relationship folks, because not all Virgos, some Virgos have a fantastic job, but they, need help in the love department. And there's Virgos on the other aspect. Lovers it could definitely be a new soulmate coming in. It's here, it's upright, it's strong. It's hard to try to, it's hard to sit there and play this down. That's pretty strong for that to come out on a clarifier and a High Priestess. And what that tells me, if this is a love connection coming in, Virgo, it's a very spiritually connected kind of love connection. For some of you watch tarot, obviously. Some of you might be even other tarot people, people who watch tarot. I feel like there's going to be a common denominator here, but it does feel like a very spiritually connected, not one where you have to convince somebody that this is a spiritual higher connection and all of that and the twin flame thing. It's none of that. I just feel like the other person's going to be on the same page. Now, the Lovers used to be called the Choice. What I really feel this reading is going, even if it would be love, is about you making the choice to get out of your present circumstances. Nobody can change it but you. Nobody can make you have a good life or a bad life but you. So this is about taking your power back and your control back and saying, you know what? I don't want to live like this anymore. I'm tired of worrying about my bills, or I'm tired of worrying about being happy. I'm tired of being stressed out about things that once upon a time you thought you had no control over. You're going to really tap into your inner power yourself. Look at the Hermit reverse even. Hermit reverse is coming back into the fold of things after a period of introspection. But this is you saying, you know what? If I got to go back to school, I'm going to go back to school. If I got to learn a trade, I'm going to learn a trade. If I got to pick up a second job, whatever it is you have to do, Virgo, you are going to do it. There's no more excuses. Knight of Wands reverse can be a bit of an excuse card. So that's what I'm getting with the Lovers, is literally making the choice to drop whatever this devil is on your back. Is this another person? Is this a toxic job? Is this negative thinking? Whatever this is, Virgo, it's making the choice to really look at destiny in its face and say, I'm next. I'm not going to the back of the line today. No, I'm not. Okay, what's the Knight of Wands reverse reason for the reading? Sagittarius energy. What's the Knight of Wands reverse reason for the reading? Knight of Wands reverse in the reading. Knight of Wands reversed in the reading. Yep, Three of Wands. Picking a path, waiting for the right time possibly. Again, it is a procrastination. But some of you, there's a legitimate excuse. Knight of Wands reverse and a Three of Wands, both fire. Interesting enough, both waiting, both knowing what they want, but waiting for it to come towards them. There you are, the Knight of Pentacles and the Page of Wands. Some of you might actually, if you have put your feelers out for a job, this might be waiting to hear back. And if that's the case, Lovers and the High Priestess is a really good indicator that you're going to hear, and the World going on over here, and the Moon reverse. I do feel like you're probably going to get news here of something going your way. And Virgo's like, finally. Okay, Three of Wands. Why the Three of Wands? Aries energy. Lots of Aries going on today. Emperor, Queen of Wands, Three of Wands. What is this? And the Star reverse. And this, I really feel, with the High Priestess and the Star reverse, I really feel like this is within you. I really do. I feel like I'm speaking to a Virgo that's kept this. You've kept something within you. Maybe people don't know about it. Maybe somebody doesn't know that you have a hidden talent, for instance. You really could have a hidden talent. You could have something that you do on the side, but you don't even it's not that you don't know that you can make money with, but maybe you feel like, who's going to pay me? Or maybe you're used to giving everything away for free. Whatever it is, the Star reverse, remember I saw the Hermit reverse, and the Hermit has the star in his lantern. I feel like this is where you're putting your time these days, or probably in this next week, is thinking, what can I do? What can I do to make some money? Like now? What can you do to make money now? I do feel like it is a little bit of a side hustle going on. They say, I read that, I forgot who said it though. I forgot who said it. Maybe it was Steve Harvey actually. Or maybe I heard then that if everybody, no, it was Tony Robbins. Sorry, guys. It was Tony Robbins. But if you have one talent, if you are good at one thing, you can make $1 million. One thing, just one thing. The problem is we keep that within us because we try to live other people's dreams, following other people's footsteps. And there's the Hermit. What did I say? My gosh, the tarot cards are backing me up. Star reverse and the Hermit upright. You know what this is telling me? You've been putting this on the back burner too long. See, he's got a star in his little lantern going on. I know it's there at that angle, you could see it. So what you're doing is really focusing on, where do you need to be to live the best life possible? What do you need to do? What do you need to learn? What do you need to focus on? And I feel like you're going to really start to put the focus there. Magician reverse in the past, Virgo energy. What is this about? Losing one's confidence, self-esteem, ego. What is this? Magician reverse, Virgo and Gemini energy. We got Gemini and Virgo all over here. All right, magician reverse. Magician reverse. What is this about? If I can pull this card, it is the Knight of Cups reverse. Knight of Cups. Why the Knight of Cups reverse? It really feels like some of you, it was a love relationship or some type of connection like that just took the wind out of your sails. High Priestess reverse. Someone, red flags, put your faith in someone, something, and it didn't pan out. Knight of Cups reverse can be a very mirage-y kind of energy. It can feel good in the moment. And as soon as you think you can believe in something, it dissipates. It's gone. If this is somebody, it's somebody that came in, got their needs met, and left. Yeah, High Priestess reverse is red flags. I mean, you take these three cards, it's really hard not to get a narcissistic energy going on here. Magician reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, High Priestess reverse. Didn't mean to flip you off there, Virgo. High Priestess reverse is a red flag kind of indicator card. It's someone you can't trust. You can't trust them with your secrets. You can't trust them with your life. Maybe this was even at a job. I just feel like you've really lost faith. And if this was a relationship, it's kind of just taking your wind out of the sails in all aspects of your life. But it's time to put this aside, say the past is in the past, and focus on what needs to get focused on today. It just feels like there's too much time being spent on thinking about what you want and not enough time spent getting what you want. And what you're going to start is getting what you want and getting what you deserve. What is the Devil reverse on Virgo's mind? Capricorn energy, the Devil reverse. The Devil reverse on Virgo's mind. The Devil reverse on Virgo's mind. What is that? And you can't make this up. Devil reverse on your mind. I've never seen that before. Temperance reverse. This is a lot of some of you, this is about procrastination. You know, that Knight of Wands reverse, the Magician reverse. It could be Candy Crush in your hand. You know what I mean? There's this little theory. And if I was a researcher, I would probably really chase this one down. I really do feel like these games are created to pull our attention away, to keep us pacified and keep us calm or whatever. But it procrastinates the shit out of our lives. There was a time before these games ever existed, people were a lot more productive, but you can waste a lot of time with your phone in your hands. And this feels like, this might even be about procrastination. It really might be about that. And this is a reading to wake you up to say, you know what, there's another area of your life, Temperance reverse, that needs attention, and it has to do with you. It has to do with remembering what you once wanted in your life. Yeah, I just feel like there's an energy here to actually go and chase it down and get it. But we have to get out of this very placid, stuck energy. Okay, that's crazy. But give me another card on two Devil reverses, though, Capricorn. You could tell Capricorn wants a reading next. They're all over this reading. Okay, Devil reverse. Oh, there it is with the Death card. See the Death card? Three of Swords. Here's the Death card. King of Wands reverse right there. Some of you, you know what? It's hard. I mean, with the Page of, what's below the Three of Swords, Eight of Wands. I think some of you in a healing state from an old player, and I don't care if it happened in 1852. I feel like you got really placid and comfortable with a certain existence to maybe heal the heart. Maybe you lost a job. Maybe somebody played with your heart. But then you went into this mode of, you got really comfortable in a very safe environment. You're starting to wake up from that safe environment and realize, oh, this is getting uncomfortable. I'm not really happy what I used to be doing. I need something more. Yeah, you need something more. It's called probably your Ten of Pentacles. Look at that at the bottom, the Death card and the Ace of Pentacles. You want to revitalize your bank account and your money. Start really noticing where you're putting your time and attention on most of the day. The Chariot reverse here and the Fool, it's time to take more chances, time to get out there more, whatever. If you have a dream, just start putting a tiny bit of energy. I saw the Seven of Swords in the deck. The Seven of Swords is all about, especially when it comes to business, it's about breaking up big goals into manageable tasks. So if you have something big you really want to accomplish, don't think you have to have it all figured out in one day. Just do a couple things. I read that if you complete 2 things in one day, you feel like you're very accomplished. Just put a tiny bit of effort every day and just watch how the things that used to placate you, they'll bore you silly. Because really what you want is not going to be in your phone. It's not going to be online. It's going to be in your bank account. It's going to be in your house. It's going to be in your life. It's going to be an adventure. It's just, I feel like this is placating you and keeping you busy. What is it? Tower reverse of the Hangman. Virgo's like, yeah, but after these messages, after this game. Tower reverse and the Hangman. Tower reverse can talk about old situations that are way long over. And maybe you're avoiding a new situation because, well, you just don't want to get into anything messy. 3 of Pentacles reverse and the Hangman. You might be without a job. Money's starting to get really tight, but it might be to go out there and start something new might feel a little daunting. But you know, the thing is in this reading, when I'm really tapping into, I feel like you crave that though. I feel like you wanting it is waking up from this existence of this comfort zone. And I think you're really ready to get back up on that horse again. Even if it's a Knight of Pentacles horse and it's slow and it's careful and methodical and safe, at least it's moving forward. And it's time to move forward. 5 of Cups reverse. All right, Virgos. All right, this was a big read for a weekly read, I think. All right, have a great week, and I'll see you guys when I see you. Have a great week, guys. Take care.